points in the game.
What began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. Receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the BYU Cougars offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Running back with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running back grabs it on a screen.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the right side. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Off to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT.
BYU 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's McGowan. Catch made over the middle. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cougars will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Fresno State offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. And now from the pistol formation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Here comes a handoff. Fights off a defender.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Oh, and he throws it back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Fresno State 20, BYU 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
A play action, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play coming up. Handed off to the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They keep him off balance for the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Setting the back in motion. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's McGowan. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Powering through a tackle. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. signs the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's past the marker and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's McGowan. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff to the single back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's McGowan. Throws to the tight end. Pass not complete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's McGowan. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's a shotgun run call. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. The Cougars pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He makes the grab. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense on a 1st and goal now.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on 3rd down, and force a field goal.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
BYU 13.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Booker, Fresno State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Cut quickly. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down after that previous play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. And tackled there by the defense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They keep him guessing with a run, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Grinding away on the ground. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the route is on. Here's the point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fresno State, 38. BYU, 13.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? It's a run to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back. It's McGowan. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Takes off in a bootleg. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Caught by the receiver. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Pass clock.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Powers through. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better.
End zone ahead. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking downfield, it's McGowan. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
38, BYU 20.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And now the handoff.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's going to hand this off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the play